on, you guys? Ultimate Collector Toto here. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another Chucky TV series news. Yes, guys. Today I'm going to be breaking the Chucky TV series episode 7. I'll be breaking that episode down for you guys. I'm gonna show you guys some Easter eggs that you might have missed and many more. So without further ado, let's dive right into this. Episode 7 is the second last episode because next week's episode is episode 8, and that is the season final. Yes, guys, there will be no more TV series. Well, there could be season 2, which is amazing. There could be more seasons. There could be more movies. There could be no seasons, movies, or seasons then movies. Either way, it's all good. But that is the season finale. So after that, there is no more episodes in season 1. But there could be season 2. Who knows? Let's hope for that. But yeah, that is the second last episode, which is full of so much amazing stuff and full of so much amazing surprises. So without further ado, let's dive right into this. Chucky TV series episode 7 start off with a funeral. We see a funeral because of Bree's death, because Chucky pushed her out of the window, which is again a reference, I would say, to Child's Play in 1988 of how Maggie died. So everyone still believes that she killed herself, but actually we all know it was Chucky. Later on, we see Jake and Devin. Devin is, of course, is sad because his mom died. She was killed off by Chucky. But then we see the trio just talking what they're gonna do next, until Junior comes out, heading out and making Jake as a target for all of this, thinking that he's cursed, that everyone around him dies, and just goes on and punches him. Of course, I won't really blame him that much because he doesn't know the truth about Chucky. Although Lexi did try telling him, but he just didn't. He thought she was, of course, like lying or joking, something like that. Although they did try and tell him, but he of course didn't believe that. I don't really blame him because everyone around Jake did die, but then again, Junior doesn't know the truth about Chucky. He doesn't believe that, so I won't really blame him for that. But still, that was kind of fucked up from Junior, because just why go on and just punching him, because Bree's death wasn't Jake's fault. It shouldn't be Jake the one responsible for that. But later on, we see Jennifer Tilly playing herself this time. Jennifer Tilly, yeah, she is now Jennifer Tilly in disguise. Like, she's not she's not going to the funeral as Tiffany. No, she's going as the actress Jennifer Tilly. I know it's a little bit confusing, but you understand. So yeah, she actually goes and Logan, and she says that she is very sorry for his loss, and she kisses him. There is no connection between Logan and Tiffany in any way. I think she just did that because why not, or maybe to trigger Junior. And of course, Logan accepts it because who doesn't want to, accept a kiss from Jennifer Tilly? But later on, we cut to a flashback of Chicago 1988, which all of us Chucky fans, we should know that 1988, that was the year where the first Child's Play came out. So in this flashback, they should at around this time, this is where Chucky would have kidnapped Nika's mom, from Curse of Chucky, and then he would have actually later on get gunned down in the toy store and transferred his soul to a good guy doll. So I don't know if we're gonna get a mention of that, maybe in the final episode. Again, we'll see, but this is very exciting. But we see Tiffany and Chucky moving into an apartment for a rat trap where they're gonna lure people in, to kill and stuff, which is a good idea, for them. But yeah, later on we cut to Andy and Kyle still going to Hackensack. They actually go to a gas station where where they put gas in the car, and Kyle gets some cigarettes. But later on, Andy makes the hardest choice by leaving Kyle behind. Now I found that scene a bit emotional, because he doesn't really want anything to happen to Kyle. He doesn't want her to get hurt in any way, so he decides to leave her off. But still, they were a team, I would say, in child's play too. And Andy was little, but now he's a grown-up man now, so they should be able to take care of Chucky. But of course, Andy have a bad feeling about this. He feels he's gonna be going to a battle. He doesn't want anything to happen to Kyle, so that's why he just leaves her behind. But still, they are a team, and they should never leave one another. But yeah, I found that scene a bit emotional, and I'm a little bit weirded out, because why, Andy? Why did you leave Kyle behind? But hey, it is what it is. But later on, we see Devin packing his stuff, because he's going to live with his, aunt and uncle. And then Jake comes in, and apparently, Devin doesn't want to talk to him anymore, because he's just like, he has enough. His mom died, and he just doesn't want to have anything to do with Chucky or Jake, because he already lost everything, and he's just had enough. Then later on, we cut to Junior, going to confront his dad about that woman, where of course, his dad, doesn't know who that woman is, referring to, Jennifer Tilly, Tiffany. But yeah, and of course we see his dad getting drunk, which it looks like he's going to be like his brother. He's going to be drunk because of his, wife's death. But then we cut to Junior going to his room, where he sees Chucky actually coming alive, which I found a little bit weird, that actually Junior is accepting that, he's actually talking to a possessed doll, where he should be actually connecting all the murderers. It's because of Chucky, and maybe his, mom death, Chucky could have done it. Chucky did it. But of course, there's so much going on. Everything is like gloomy for him. Everything is shut down for him. So that's why I'd say he didn't really think too much about it. Later on, we cut to the mayor, where, because there's so many murders going on, she wants to solve this by watching a movie of Frankenstein, and of course there's a celebrity that's gonna show up. We all know it's Jennifer Tilly, and of course we hear the Caroline saying that Chucky told her to kill his mother. Chucky is murder whispering everyone to kill each other, like Lexi tried to kill Jake tried to kill Lexi, and all that stuff. We will find out why later in the episode, but now moving on. Later we cut to Jake and Chucky having a connection, where Chucky actually tells him that, his dad is cheating on him. Not on him, sorry. His dad is cheating, on his mother, and with, that lady, referring to Tiffany, of course. What is Chucky trying to do? He's trying to build up the rage, hoping for him to kill someone. Later on, we see Jake actually packing his stuff and leaving. He just wants to leave. But later on, we cut to another flashback of Tiffany and Chucky, where Tiffany actually goes in and she's going to make Swedish meatballs for him. But then they argue on a fight, because when was the last time he took her out for a dinner and a murder? And that obviously happens when they spend too much time with each other. But later on, Chucky leaves, which I think that he's actually gonna go maybe to kidnap, Sarah, Nika's mom. I don't know. We'll see how. Hopefully they connect that, because again, around that time he should have already kidnapped, as Nika's mom, and around that time he will get gunned down, and then he will transfer Saul into a good guy doll. Later on, we see Tiffany goes to see Junior, where she brings him Swedish meatballs. Again, if you don't know, that is a reference to Bride of Chucky. Chucky's one of his favorite dishes, Swedish meatballs. But later on, we see Jake in town, where he sees someone, who has a good guy doll. He already believes that that good guy doll could be already possessed. He goes in, he buys it off him the most weird way, and actually asks him where he's supposed to be delivering the doll. And I really love how they brought the good guy doll back, the box. It is amazing. Later on, we cut to Devin in Chucky's home, where he sees Nika tied up in a chair. Of course, he sees a woman, he goes and helps her. But actually, that is not Nika, that is now Chucky. And he gets taser, and I believe Chucky's gonna tie him and tase him and then tie him. Which actually, that does happen later on in the episode, which I will get back to that later on. Next, we cut to Lexi's home, where Chucky, brings, not Chucky, where Jake brings Chucky to Lexi's home, which, of course, Jake has already punched the hell out of the doll, beaten up, seeing if it's alive or not, but thinking it's not alive, at least for now. But yeah, then they actually locate on the Google Maps maybe, or where this doll was supposed to be delivered, which actually it was supposed to be delivered in Charles Lee Ray's childhood home, which is actually, this is where Devin is located at the moment. Cut to the final parts. We see Junior's dad confronting his son, where we see Chucky turning his head in his head like The Exorcist in 1973 reference. Yes, because Chucky has already been done this so many times. I believe he did it in Cult, but he didn't do it as good as he did it in Child's Play, Bride of Chucky, Curse of Chucky, and the TV series. In Curse of Chucky, not Curse of Chucky, I mean Cult of Chucky, he did it very, very quickly. That's why I didn't really include that. But all of that is a reference to The Exorcist, and I believe also maybe to the movie Magic, but it's mainly The Exorcist. And then, of course, Junior's dad doesn't think too much about it because he's obviously drunk. But then Junior, because he's already built up the rage and all that stuff, he takes it out on his dad, and he actually kills him with Chucky. And that was shocking. I knew that Junior would be a killer, but I didn't think he would kill his dad, and in that way. So that was very surprising. And of course, he kills his dad, which is a reference to Seed of Chucky on how Tiffany kills Flavia. And of course, I really love the part where Chucky sings Pick a Beat. I really, really love that. And actually, if you're wondering now, why is Chucky keeps on telling, murderous spring and telling every people, to kill, like Junior kill your dad and all that stuff. If you're wondering why he's actually telling them to kill, that is because it is a part of a new voodoo ritual. I'm guessing now Chucky doesn't like the Court of Chucky ritual because, he can't really control it. We saw that how he can control it with Nika. So I'm guessing this is a new voodoo ritual where he needs someone fresh, I would say, to kill someone so the voodoo ritual would work. And that leads to the good guy doll at Lexi's house in the counter coming to life, and it looks like maybe Tiffany actually was ordering a lot of good guy dolls, because when Chucky kills someone, when someone kills someone, because Chucky's murderous spring, all of these dolls would come to life and have a big Chucky army, which is so surprising and so amazing. Now we know what was the plan. He came to Hackensack to have a Chucky army. He needs someone to kill so the voodoo chant would work. But the thing is, why? Why does he want an army? Does he on the top of his head just thinks, okay, I want a good guy dolls and I want a full-on army of myself? I know that sounds a bit weird, but why? We know the plan, what to do, for the ritual to work. We know, now the plan, what he wanted to do, to have a Chucky army. But why? Does he wants to get revenge on Kyle and Andy? I mean, cannot he take them down by himself? We still don't really know why he wants, to have an army. Hopefully we find out that soon in the next episode, which is the last one. And last but not least, Andy Barclay shows up to Junior's house, which I am so curious on how if he's going to know if June is a killer or not, if he's going to discover his dad's dead body, Junior's dad's body. I'm very curious on how that's gonna happen. I really hope they do not kill off Andy or Kyle. I really hope not, because I'm going to be very heartbroken if that happens. I really hope not. But yeah guys, that's all I have for today. That is the breakdown and Easter eggs. That's all I have for today for today's breakdown. I will be breaking down episode 8 when episode 8 gets premiered, which is the last episode. I really cannot believe this show is coming to an end. I'm very, very sad. Hopefully there's a season 2 or more movies. Either way, it's all good, but I really cannot wait. But before I go, I'm gonna show you guys episode 8, a teaser trailer, and I'll be back with you guys.
Chucky can splinter himself into other dolls.
Kill them all! Those dolls could be anywhere. Chucky!
The season finale of Chucky next Tuesday at 10, and stream the latest episodes now.
As you guys saw by that, it was amazing. Episode 8 looks like it's gonna be full of bloodbath. We see Chucky with his army, and we see Devin tied to a chair. We see Kyle finally telling the kids that Chucky can split his souls into multiple dolls. That overall, this next episode is going to be hell of an episode. It's going to be so amazing, probably the best one, because I do believe it's going to be crazy, and I really cannot wait for it. And you guys should not miss it, because that is the last one. I'm pretty sure could be the best one. But yeah guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget guys, keep on collecting. Bye.
Subscribe, damn it. I'll be back. I always come back, and so should you, you moron.